What's up, my peeps? It's your boy, that guy here today. We got another level. Another blow. Yeah, but versus Metal Sonic.
You've got mail.
But yeah, Perfect versus Perfect. Even though they got killed by the imperfection or just the copy. Well, technically, Gohan has a percentage. Well, Gohan is a percentage for Cell, well as Goku too, and also Metal Sonic is like a copy. But hey, last time was Ichigo versus what was it, Yusuke? So let us get into it. Last time it was Sonic related. It was Bowser versus Eggman, I believe, and holy belt to ass. Well, not really belt to ass. It was like a really close, but yeah, that was that episode. Let's see that battle. Let's see what happens this battle. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, friends, comment, anyone favorite too. Yeah, Rod, let's go. I almost forgot. My thing's over here. So that means I can sit over here now. Yay! Let's turn it down a bit. I know both instances too, so I won't be too I'm not looking. La 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 la. Thank you. What's up with them spoiling the damn battle, man? I like to see it, but come on. Where's Sam Boomstick?
Our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
A death battle.
There's a monster stalking Gingertown. No one has seen it. Each people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
No!
I know I do that thing when I'm in the focus of doing something silly. Just do this. I don't know. I've been noticing that for a while. It's not annoying, but it's just like, huh.
Manslayer and discovered that it was intelligent. Its tail could
hello there. I am the imperfect being. Hello there, Dad. Yay.
I'm so glad that they did something different for the dub compared to the sub, which is just like his normal voice, and for like the dub, it's pretty different. I like it.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived
Sun
on in
Goku.
their head scientist, Dr. Giro.
Giro.
In his spooky cave laboratory, Giro would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them,
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
8er, 16, 17, 18, the other ones, 13, 14, 15.
However, none of Giro's creation
Oh, there you go, Super 13.
that Goku and his fellow martial artists
Yo!
possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take years after Giro's death to complete.
Look at my trucker hat.
Was Cell.
Born from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of
Okay,
all
so
the
he was
great
7
warriors
foot?
that had battled on Earth.
Yeah, he was 7 foot. He was like overhating, overeating, overtowering. Jeez, overtowering Goku's 5'11" ass. Gohan. You think they're gonna post something like Cell could go Super Saiyan God or just Super Saiyan 3? Nah. Multiform and
favorite. Oh, weird. I'm not seeing Chaozu on this list. Sorry, bud.
Is Chaozu human?
Oh.
Okay. Cell can fire the
I don't know. Yeah, this. I think he's like a doll or like a demon. No, he's not a demon. He's like a doll.
Genes of Frieza and his
I don't know.
And because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body at the cost of
Cell has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times and cannot be destroyed unless the small
Crap
crystal
baskets
shell at the core
twice.
of his being is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return. Even stronger than before because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
The remote.
And of course, Kamehameha as well as teleport by locking onto a living
The
being
Makanko
species.
Sapo.
The best part of being a Saiyan is how much
The
crazy
Tri-Beam.
stronger
He has
they
Tri-Beam?
get
He has
every time
Tri-Beam.
they almost die.
Spirit
They can
Bomb,
even
Death Finish,
evolve to
Special Beam
become
Cannon,
orders of
Curry, Death
magnitude
Beam.
stronger in the midst
Does he have like the
Combine that with
Frieza
Cell's
thing?
healing factor, and he's effectively
He has a
the
Destructo
ultimate
disc.
warrior.
Yeah,
Like a
obviously. It's obviously everybody's
perpetual
move.
shonen motion
He
machine.
did do the Galactic Gun too, so he's probably able to do the Final Flash. Maybe.
Jiro's previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and
Mm-hmm.
both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks.
Not,
but
not future
other
chunks, a
Trunks.
different future chunk from a different timeline. So there's like
timelines.
As Cell defeated and
3
absorbed the
separate
androids,
timelines
he
where a
evolved,
future
not only
timeline
getting
has
stronger, but changing
another
his
perfect
personality,
time
developing a
killing
lust
them
for
after he got his
battle.
revenge.
Became less creepy,
So he killed
but
17 and
serial
18,
killer
so
and
then
more.
Cell go back
Now
into the past,
Saiyan.
a different
After
past,
exploiting
which
that
is the
very
same past that
Saiyan
Future
arrogance
Trunks
and warrior's
got
pride,
into.
Cell finally
It's a whole
became
convoluted thing that,
perfect.
you know,
Easily
Toriyama made
dominated
it, put
Trunks
up.
and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
Perfect Cell's power
Well,
was off the charts.
that and
He could
Vegeta
break
has
the
an
whole
ego.
Earth just
A
by
dumb
powering
ego
up.
that
A
just
full-power
eats him up.
Kamehameha, he was even
And
capable
Toriyama
of
hates him. I don't
destroying
know.
our
It's
entire
just
solar
happens.
system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's Ki wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far
He was able to
stronger
blow
than
up a
Frieza
galaxy.
was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy.
Oh shit, yeah.
Be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast.
New
capable
goddamn
of
day.
blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time. Goku flew from Grand Kai's planet of heaven all the way to hell, hundreds of billions of light years in half a minute. And that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze mini cell
Ugh.
fingers out of your butt? What? Never heard of that key technique? Call it the Kegel.
Perfect Cell was entirely
The
without
key
fear
is-
and,
don't
no
call it
longer
that.
wedded to Jiro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope?
I will be launching the Cell Games. I wonder where this is gonna be at. No, it's gonna be at the Cell Games. Knowing Dev Artemis is he's gonna be at this tournament.
Go on.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up,
Pokemon Mushine.
limits, and Cell really
Honey,
are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a
Yep, he
victim
pulled the
of his
Vegeta
own success.
and the Frieza.
The same Saiyan genes that made him all powerful.
Oh, no, this is a
also
Frieza.
Sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
Yeah, he does.
Enough to
And
totally
Frieza,
put him
'cause
down,
he's, like,
and
petty.
He came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect cell. Now with more
Super
lightning,
perfect
and a
cell.
power for the
Thank you,
ages,
Yamcha.
Cell
That's
put the
I guess
entire
yeah.
weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan and went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly Dr. Giro copied this,
And I did it my way.
What can be destroyed can always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the universe is one single cell.
Yep. That's good. Yeah.
Tabletop gaming channel. It's called The Nightly Brew. We're doing
Ooh.
Dungeons and Dragons,
D&D?
Clock Tower, and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, no?
Check it out. We just finished our campaign through the old school Tomb of Horrors, the most infamous dungeon in D&D history. Here's a
Ooh.
clip. You quadruple in size and bump into multiple of the columns. There's
Ooh,
no
this
way
is
you can fit in this
vintage,
room without
vintage.
touching columns.
I'm not
So
reading
you
too much
begin
into D&D, but I do like watching.
running into the air
Well, once in a while.
as giant
Like some
balloon
clips.
soot
This is funny.
drifts closer to the demon face.
Huh.
He gets just a couple feet away from the mouth. Soot
Is that shit limit?
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr.
Eggman!
Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same world
I will
was
have you,
forsaken
Hedgehog.
by Sonic the
If it
Hedgehog.
be the
No
death of
matter
me.
how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw
I don't know why he
his
made
way
him Metal Sonic,
his
but I'm
schemes
glad he
were
did.
always 6 spin jumps to the glowing weak spot away from getting
Actually,
crashed
no,
and
they
scrambled.
explain it right
But
there.
it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the blue blur, he would make his own.
Oh
It's on
fuck.
creativity for that name, but goddamn, look metal as hell.
They say imitation is the
That means I gotta find that intro. I think it was like 40.
Prototype.
Oh wait, I have an intro thing so I can find it.
Fast enough to fly to nearby
You'll tell.
No!
Metal can
Yeah.
use all of Sonic's power-ups and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric.
Jeez,
or
how many figures are there in this world?
Overloading his circuitry with
For some other hedgehog that's black, now it's metal? What's next?
acceleration and obliterating anything in his path. At the risk of self-destructing.
You think all
That's
that'd
nice,
be
man.
enough to
A
turn
little bit nasally.
those rodents into roadkill,
Nah,
but
not
it
really.
only took one
Yeah, you go.
showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the
Ooh,
scrap
I remember
heap.
Kobe playing that
On
one.
paper, Metal should be able to outmatch Sonic in every way, and yet he doesn't.
Especially just in time for the movie next year.
Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive.
Are they gonna show that
Defeats at the
comic
hands of
panel?
Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're getting your supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy B.
Ooh, I'ma blast my metal. If I was Sonic, I'll blast my metal head swore
If he was created
by a fucking bee.
Sonic and couldn't even make
Bee.
what
Got me
was
crazy.
he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed
I mean, that is his son, after all.
This Neo Metal Sonic was, above all, far smarter.
Especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And
Oh,
we mean
shit.
literally copied. If Metal started as Sonic's copycat,
Ah.
why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo
Team
Metal Sonic's
Chaotix,
group of
Team
scales
Sonic,
his
and
optic
Team Dark
receptors
Shadow?
can
No,
copy a person's
Team Dark. No, it's Team Dark,
biodata,
yeah.
giving him the ability to recreate
Do over?
all his
Ooh.
abilities in seconds.
Like the Sonic Boom, Knuckles' hammer punch, Tails' magical swiveling asshole, and Big's ability to suck at fishing.
Okay, you
Metal
don't have to
isn't
say all
just
that.
learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like silver psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical
He can?
or alter his very biology to copy Espio's chameleon invisibility. It's worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific
Oh!
term and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living
I forget.
organism's DNA.
Does he gain all this to turn into Super Metal Sonic, or that's just like
Doesn't really matter
handmade?
that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by copying one of the mightiest beings on the planet, the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only
Chaos?
he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
Oh, shit.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes, the
Bring the
emeralds
Chaos
are a
Emerald.
wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal
Ain't that
can
right, Joe
perform
Biden?
Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop time. And with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emerald, he can transform into
Yep,
Super
I was
Neo
thinking
Metal
that. I was wondering.
Completely invulnerable and completely golden. Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The emeralds are inconceivably powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own,
This
they
is
can
Metal
even
Sonic we're
create
talking
and
about.
destroy whole universes.
Other super characters
It's in the
like
Sonic
have
universe,
battled and
and
defeated
sometimes,
beings
you
like
know,
who can
in the
distort multiple
comics,
dimensions and timelines in
Sonic
seconds.
does can
After
beat
Pete, 3
Goku.
super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly
Solaris?
consumed Sonic's entire
Oh
multiverse.
god, Demonic
Super
Eggman.
Neo Metal Sonic should be just as powerful as any of them. Though
Yeah.
he's gotta be quick because
Is that Super
power
Cream?
only lasts a
Or
short
Super
time.
Amy?
The road to total
I saw some, like,
domination
super,
was nearly
chows,
at
but I
an
don't-
end.
I don't
After
know.
manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself.
Oh yeah, this is before like the
Final
pink
boss
aura
material.
of
And he knew it. His ego might as well have some
Super
help.
Knuckles.
Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have stolen their abilities, but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful: their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible
Jesus.
to land on those things. After getting
Whoa.
crashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer, always proving invaluable as the
That's my boy.
creation, now completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more
Yep.
cunning than he lets on, and is only
Older
biding
brother
his
to,
time until he can take over again.
Maybe
Sage,
the
yeah.
most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie.
Oh.
Hey, I'm Chad.
Like,
voice of
at
Boomstick.
the end.
And if you don't believe me,
But what about now? That's what I thought.
look, the matchup is about to begin, and we can't wait for you to see it.
Okay,
But first I wanna
merch.
tell you about a brand new thing coming to the Death Battle store, and it's something
Oh.
you guys have been asking.
Let's see
for.
this. Let's see the
Matchup
team.
pitches. It's
Oh.
a way to meet with me and Ben, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us a matchup that you've been wanting to see. Any matchup,
Ooh.
any way you like. We'd love to hear from you. This was originally a Kickstarter.
A good one
award,
would
but due to
probably
popular demand,
be-
we wanted
oh,
to
wow,
keep it going.
popular.
A lot of
I'm
episodes
so
of
much
Death
in the
Battle that are
Netflix
currently
thing.
being worked on are because of a
But,
pitch.
you know,
So we want to give each pitch the time it needs, so quantity is limited.
Ah, my
Grab it
back.
Quick. Death Battle pitches are available right now on deathbattle.gg. That's our website that's like a Patreon mixed with some other stuff. And if you're a website member, you get discounts on all of our merch, including
Deathbattle.gg.
While you're there, make sure you check out the
Deathbattle.gg.
Death Battle Retro Tee. It's a shirt we made like over a decade ago. The first
Over a
Death Battle
decade,
shirt.
yeah.
I found the file and recreated it, only on a much nicer shirt. So check that out. While
If you
you're
have
there.
long sleeves, I'm
Anyway,
gonna take
let's
it.
get to the fight. I know you want to see it, and Boomstick wants to see one of these copycats get copy-capped. So here we go, and remember, deathbattle.gg.
Deathbattle.gg.
Thanks.
No problem.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all.
I'm
possible-
ready.
Time for a
It's time for Death Battle.
Jesus Christ.
Death Battle. Oh shit, that's Zell. Hold on.
Salutations.
Oh yes. Hold on.
Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face
Artemis, go crazy. Go crazy, Artemis.
to me.
Hold on.
Your master. Perfect.
Perfect. Straight up hands first time. Come on. Ah. Oh shit. Multi-form technique. Okay. Ooh. Meek. Ooh. That's some. Is that like
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore.
Not it. Ooh, Metal General. Oh, from the get-go, alright. Ooh, what beam was that? I wonder how far they're gonna take it though. Is that the fucking moon? Oh. No, yeah. Cell would know the spirit bomb.
The ultimate life.
Ooh, you saw that semi-perfect Cell? Oh, no, wait. That was the thing! No way, Devil Artemis was clicking like that. That was imperfect. Oh my god.
Life form data successfully copied.
Scum?
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet!
Puppet.
I know. Now I know everything about you, insect.
Mind you, he has Goku and Vegeta's cells, so he is not gonna give up that easy. And Frieza. dead. Oh, you know.
Don't you dare.
Don't you? Yo! Don't kick. God damn it! And it hit his super perfect cell. No way he turned it! Hey! Her!
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them.
Ooh! No way.
If you are all of them, then so am I. I'll never lose to a machine like.
Oh wait, no, that's Oh.
I'll crush you.
Damn.
Chaos
That's alright. I like both. I love both
One
of
the
them.
greatest threats in Dragon Ball Z, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories: strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go. Especially
Damn.
since it's only brought up theoretically and without.
Luckily, it was not like
Even being
belt to
generous
ass.
and
It was just
assuming
like
he could just blow
there's a
it up,
struggle.
Final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds.
Okay.
By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly
Okay.
impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Ooh, by a slight. Well, not 2 slides, like
way slower than
4
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or
quadrillion.
Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super
Right?
Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors
Damn, he
had
wouldn't
no
know what
way
chaos-
to deal with Metal
that
boosting
makes
his
sense.
speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald spatial distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Bro
Metal
was
may have
5,
copied
no
Eggman's
6.
brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
Which leaves us with the one thing they're both known for, their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents.
Yeah.
AKA their adaptation.
That goes to
And
metal.
frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb metal.
Cell's ability to physically absorb an opponent is primarily
That's true.
viable
That's a
against
hard
foes he can
line, though.
match or overpower.
Even if he
Some
took metal
people
by
would say
surprise, he
it's
can't absorb
perfect.
fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb Android 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can
Jun
copy the
Najigo.
target's biodata through only a few seconds of
Najigo.
direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's
Cyborg
powers, but
6
the powers of
16,
all of the
17, and 18.
Z-Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place.
So he would
Quite
learn the
literally
Kamehameha
biodata.
so quickly.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as being able to produce life energy, similar to Ki.
You know,
So
you
there's
would have
a
think
precedent
that
for him
Cell
being
would
able
do
to
a
replicate
Gokuism
Cell's
and just
power set.
get stronger
And
in a
at this
minute.
point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level, just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything the Z-Fighters know how to do, but that's not gonna help him, because Metal can do anything Cell knows how
Okay,
to do.
that's
Strange,
fair.
isn't it?
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess.
I really don't see any
including
issues
of
with
his
this one.
previous
This one seems like
advantages. Metal's copy
a little
ability
bit
is
over
just
Cell's a
that
little bit
overpowered.
more
Oh, I guess now I get
available
what
for
they called
adaptation.
it Sonic CD.
And why's that?
Cell died. Wiz, you get it? CD?
BOOM!
Wiz, where you go? Come on back. Next time on Death Battle.
What's next?
Trained like the Z-Fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So
You gotta be fucking me! Oh my fucking
Is to
god,
retaliate
man.
that Metal
you get it? CD? Wiz, where you go? Come on back.
Oh my
Next time
god.
on Death Battle.
You gotta be shit. It was just a joke. Not just taking it seriously. Come on! Bakugo versus
Subscribe and join as
Raise
a member
a-
to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I love that. Oh fuck! I don't even think I'm gonna watch it off screen. Oh god. Alright. Or was it a meme or was it? And then they just took it seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I already know how that's gonna end. We already know how that's gonna end. Oh boy. But yeah, I guess that's all for Death Battle. Depends on how I feel if I want to react to this one. But I hope we see you in the next week, next time, 2 weeks, 2 times. That was perfect. I do not know. But hey, hit your like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, or comment anything you want me to react to. I guess that's all for today, folks. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Perfect.